kits. They're like 60 bucks on Amazon. I'll put the link probably up here. But yeah, it even comes with both sides and 2 different sizes of bearings. So yeah, I'll show you what you need to do to measure your axles to get the right stuff and show you how to swap them. All right, so once you get the wheel off, really the most difficult part is getting the grease cap off, because a lot of times these rust in place. But when they're real rusty, I normally just use some channel locks. It normally makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, so once you get that off, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a shop towel so I don't get all greasy. All right, more shop towels, and got me some gloves. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see in there, but really, only thing that's holding everything together is there's a cotter pin. So, get you something to grab it or cut it. Of course, I got the smallest pliers that I could find. Once you get that out, you can junk it. Don't recommend reusing them, and the kit comes with new ones. Normally these nuts are hand tight, but if not, you know, get some channel locks. And normally what I do is I kind of put everything in the grease cap if I'm putting it back together, but all this is going to end up in the trash. That's it. Once you do that, before you order it, you know, I recommend doing this first so you actually measure the axle, because that's really the only thing that's going to matter on this. But yeah, clean off any grease. You know, pretty simple. That take 1, 2. I don't think it took 5 minutes, but measure them. Get you a cheap caliper. I think this thing was 10 bucks on Amazon. Oh, looky there. I'm surprised the battery's not dead. I left it on. But yeah, just a cheap caliper. This one's made out of plastic, you know. I normally set it to, oh, looky there. Even got an inch setting. Yeah, zero it out. Put it on the axle. Let's get a couple measurements. 1 inch axle. Let's double check a couple spots. Yeah. So 1 inch axles. This kit is good for 1 inch and 1/16 axles. But if you get a different size, I'm sure, you know, I'm sure you could find the same or similar ones on Amazon. Yeah, once you get that off, time to put the new stuff on. So with this kit, it comes with 2 different sizes. So once you confirm the diameter of your axle, just double check, make sure they slide on it. But probably the most important part of this is packing the bearings, because if you just put them on there and put grease in there, they ain't gonna last long. And they're probably not gonna last the longest anyway, because they're just some cheap China stuff, but we'll see. Definitely recommend some gloves when it comes to packing bearings. And yeah, I guess I'll show you how to do that. And why they call it packing bearings is because you're actually packing grease in the bearing. The more you know. Yeah, normally what I do is I just get some high temp grease, scoop it, and then you just kind of push it in between the you know, the 2 parts of the bearing. Yeah, you go through, get it packed in there. Normally go around a few times. Also try holding the middle and spinning it, just because you want these things to be well lubricated. Oh yeah, and that's something it doesn't come with. The kit doesn't come with gloves or grease, by the way, but God, a tub of grease is $5, maybe $10, and it will last you a lifetime. I've never ran out of grease. One thing that's pretty neat is, you know, I'm not too familiar with trailers, but with these hubs, the inner and outer bearing, it's the same bearing. Most cars and trucks, inner and outer bearings are different sizes, but it is kind of nice just having to get one size of bearing, but this kit comes with them. Downside, the other size wheel seals are way bigger. I mean, this one has some play, but I guess, you know, I guess it will seal up against that flange, but if not, I'm sure I can get some from a parts store without, you know, without issue. Since I don't have a seal driver kit, this is a, I guess it's called a link pin. It's just for a differential, but it's what I've used in the past. But I am pretty darn good at ruining some seals. Of course, it's already going in there sideways. There we go. I'm gonna say that's good enough. Let's grab the grease from the other side. And the grease I'm using is just normal high temp bearing grease, nothing fancy. Yeah, normally before I put them on, I just add a little grease on the shaft. Normally pack a little bit more between the wheel seal and the inner bearing, just because I don't want nothing running dry. I'd rather have too much grease than not enough. Bad thing about grease, it gets everywhere. Oh, you might not fit at all. There we go. We got some more threads now. Then the last piece of the puzzle is going to be putting the cotter pin in the dust cap. I just got to find out. Here, I'm going to take this off just so I know where the hole is for it. Yeah, once you get the pin in there, you just bend the tabs, and then you'll be good to go. Yeah, I'm gonna put the camera down when I do this because I don't want to mess that up, because that's what holds everything on. Once you do that, I normally put some grease in it, but the caps it comes with, it looks like you could just, oh, okay, so I guess these pop out. Nice. Yeah, so these just pop out and you just fill that with grease. See, the trick with gloves is make sure your hands are already dirty when you put them in. Put them on. And you just fill that up with grease. Then obviously, once you get everything buttoned up, you're gonna want to clean all this grease off. But that's the fun thing about grease. You know if someone's using it because it's literally everywhere. This thing just kind of, oh no, should just, there we go. So now you just gotta clean everything up, put a wheel back on. But I'm not gonna show you how to put a wheel on, because I think you guys know how to do that. Anywho, bye.